Because of all of the complaints that I have heard about the recoil on the guns in Medal of Honor, I have decided the best thing to do will be to make a video displaying exactly what the recoil looks like in this game. So I'll be doing it with a couple of guns in this video, and I'll start out with the M16 right here, and I'll fire it at the wall to show you all the recoil. So as you can see, at that range, which is a pretty significant range and probably where you'll be hitting people, there is some vertical recoil. I started out down here, and then most of my shots are probably entering up right there. So there actually is recoil. Um, and if you just burst fire, if you just click one at a time, then all your bullets will go into the same place. So it's not as though there isn't any recoil. There is some recoil. The gun is going up. Although at close range, it is so insignificant that it pretty much all goes into the same spot. I'll do it one more time at a longer distance to show you. So as you can see, at long range, there is indeed some recoil. If you burst fire or if you single shot, there is absolutely no recoil. And at close range, the recoil becomes less significant. I'll now show you, I'll do the same tests with some other guns. I'm now going to do the same test with the M4 carbine, which is supposedly a shorter range weapon, so you might expect more recoil at a longer distance. So here we go. Again, at the similar range to the M16, the recoil is pretty insignificant, although it is there. And if you go back and you burst fire, there is absolutely no recoil. So right here, there's absolutely no recoil. So there is advantage to burst firing. It is not as though there is no recoil, although there is very little. As you can see, looking at the sights of the gun, there's no side-to-side recoil, and it's all vertical, and it is also not that significant. I'll now show you some recoil maybe with the insurgents' weapons. This is the AK-74, and I'm going to show you the recoil on this gun, and expect it to be very similar to the other two. Again, there's pretty minor recoil, but it is there nonetheless. That didn't show up, but you can see on the sights, the gun really doesn't move much, and the recoil is pretty much non-existent. For the last test, I'll show you the AK-74U, the submachine gun for the insurgents, and I'll show you the recoil on this gun. Just as the other two, there's some vertical recoil. They all seem to be very, very similar, and of course, when burst fired, there's no recoil at all. So you guys can think what you think. Do you think the recoil is way too small, or do you think it's okay as it is? And please answer in the comments and subscribe. Thank you.